Alright everybody, welcome back to Day Job. We're doing My Girl Smoke. We got some new music. Let's do it. Alright, so let's take a look at the list. So, we're going fast. Money, draw, and win. That's all we got. Like they didn't have a care. This is pretty okay. We'll keep this. No, I didn't want bookmarks. Alright, let's do it. Hey James, Mary. Morning, James. Morning, James. How clear is the music coming through? Yeah, I'm trying to find music. This is one of my favorite rap guys. If it bothers people, I can turn it off. If this is a June bug, we're in trouble. Here, let me get something a little calmer. The problem is everything that I find that's marked as like duty-free, like not copyrighted, the techno people all have they all have like some sort of sampled sound or something that ends up making it so my videos get pulled, even though their music isn't copyrighted. One draw, two draw. Interdiction is such a strong anti-Polana current. So in case people didn't notice, the first of 3 interviews thus far, and then at some point I'm going to be doing an interview with Wilfie as well. First of 3 interviews of top 16 competitors from Worlds is up as of today with Spags and his Rixty Minutes CTM deck. Now, if our opponent is on what I think they are, we need to be careful about running last click, because there is a snare in this deck. Begin. Oh, hey, buddy. You doing all right? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We got 5 clicks, so let's draw 2 cards. Gain 3. Let's run HQ. Haunting Grounds is so good. Alright, so now let's check R&D. I mean, we gotta get it down sometime, right? Let's actually draw a card, because I want to increase the likelihood that we don't lose notoriety. Okay, good. They can't res DNA tracker, so let's go over here. Sure. So what runners are other people most interested in post-Worlds? What are you working on for Store Champs, people? We've been strangely radio silent in this most this most joyous of holidays, Thanksgiving. I don't know. Oh, there. All right. Hey, man. Hey, Ben. Shaper's gonna shape. Gotta do. Gotta follow your heart. Oh, is that a philotic? Yeah. That's what's up. All right. So I think we should go now while the getting's pretty good. And we're gonna do that. See if we can get more. There's the GFI. Alright, one more. We get to do it for free and they can't use snare, so we might as well check HQ as well. Let's bank a future buck. Alright. Boulder. This is where you live, man. You live in Pet City. You don't live in Lab City. That's where you live 98% of the rest of the time. I feel like we have very strong control of this game. Yeah, it looks like our opponent does not want us getting into archive HQ free once a turn, which is, you know, understandable. Alright, so first things first. Let's draw. And then let's go HQ. Alright. We're doing okay. We haven't lost trope, have we? No. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's diesel. Let's get trope down before something happens to it. Let's check out door number R&D, see if we can force an ice res. We might even jack out before hitting the Kagugo because we want it to be a Maker's Eye run. Sure, you could fire that. Alright, coffee time. Let's bank a future stealth credit. And then we jack out. I'm trying to squeeze a third notoriety into this deck so I could just make a 5-3 over the course of the game. It's really good against like certain yellow decks that start with really weak ice. Alright. So are all three Maker's Eyes in the bin? No, there's one more. Alright. So next turn we drop and we do the Maker's Eye run. And we see if we can close the game. Oh, right, I went down to 2 Maker's Eyes. Just run R&D. Let's see what's here. Remember what's in your deck, kids. And that's game. Good game. So the whole idea here is it sets up fast and then just doesn't really care about a lot of the damage stuff that's going on right now. Anybody else going to PAX Unplugged this weekend? Ugh. No sack-ons. Gotta have mulligan hard for Film Critic. Didn't get it, but at least I got a way to find it. I'm in rough shape today. What's going on with my lighting? Hang on. I know what it is. It's the autofocus in the right light. Turn that shit off. There we go. Alright, so let's diesel. Let's build script. And then let's get Clippy into Ben, which can be dangerous. We might outright lose here, but you know. Sacrifices have to be made. We gotta get Film Critic down or we can't run. Because we're not running SATCons in this build. Alrighty then, I guess we just lose. I mean, we've still got Divey. I have a strong feeling. Well, that one, Trope's not going to come up. But two, I feel like our opponent only has one kind of ice. So we're probably just going to need Divey. But we need a second source of stealth. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still putzing around. with my girl. I think she is the best, and want to have a good showing with her in Store Champ season. I'm just kind of waffling on my court, you know? Alright. We need to get a breaker down so we can start farming stealth. Alright, we're getting there. I think we're good to go. We just need to start digging. Alright, come on. There we go. We'll probably lose this turn. Alright. So, let's Maker's Eye. We are still in it. Yeah, whiffing on that Maker's Eye feels pretty bad. Vape Nation. She's clearly smoking a cigarette, though. She's not vaping. I feel like there's a government takeover in there. We gotta go get it. I feel like the government takeover's in there. This is some pretty rough sauce that we're dealing with here. I mean, I feel like there's a lot more interesting runner decks. I feel like there are less truly good corp decks right now. You know what I mean? Oh, man, last two cards have the Maker's Eye. We are working hard for the money. So you better treat us right. Alright. Maker's Eye. This hurts bad, though. Like... That's probably a wormhole, right? So, 6 stealth credits total. Just to get through whatever all that is. Alright. Let's run R&D. Oof. Alright, so... up the strength. I do not recommend using Div as an all-purpose fractor, everyone. As far as magicians go, he's not really great at escaping. I really don't want that. I have a feeling something better is after it. And I was wrong. Okay. We have no stealth credits. Man, we are in rough shape. Working hard for the money. Wormhole? Man, these Colossus. Alright, we're not in terrible shape. Alright, so let's run R&D. Let's farm a stealth credit. Let's run R&D. Let's farm a stealth credit. And let's get 2 credits. He is on Masscom. He's also... my opponent appears to be on a score hostile takeover, and then Red Planet Courier is out of government takeover. I want that HQ, because I think that HQ is super nutrient rich. I feel like we've probably... so we need at least 4 stealth credits. So let's check it out. We can always bail before the last dice. Actually, who am I kidding? My opponent, unless it's a wormhole, might not be able to res anything. Yep, it's a wormhole. It's like I'm psychic. Oh, I'm sorry. I have 2 less credits. You're right. Interaction on the last turn. Ice ball? No, doesn't res. Show me that sweet, sweet government takeover. Bam! I knew they were holding it. Let's try to get one more in. So we're 2 for 2 this morning with Little Smoky. Man, my voice. I'll mention again, if you're a patron, the date for the deck club is now up on Patreon. If you're a $15 patron, the invitations for me to work on a deck with you is up. Remember to respond via the Patreon messenger. Other things. My interview with Spags is now up. The test run and deck building D-Res are both up. Check them out. They're good. We play his deck Rixty Minutes. What an opener. We will keep this. Smoky is the best. Alright. So let's draw 2 cards. Let's game 3. This interdiction is going to get held because it's probably going to be very important for this match. Alright. Can't have that. Can't have a Jeeves floating around. Luckily, we're not on indexing. So that's pretty good. Let's check HQ. Architect. Well then. Thank you. Ghost Runner is a good card. So hot right now. Ooh, MCA Informant. Never seen one of those before. That's peace. Let's get a Colocarino down. Let's go in here. Get some money spent. All right, let's finish setting up. And get ready for some Maker's Eye digs. not getting in as many draw cards this. Oh. Now we're cooking. I don't need another copy of Beth. All right. We are getting there. Nice. All right. It's time to go. Let's run R&D. Oh, right. Ratsuka watched me play this deck last night. Trixie, Trixie. All right, let's dig. Well, we got the shovel out, but it didn't matter. Yep, he's going to put Stinson down and then use Stinson. Yep. I think we're in rough shape, kiddos. Rough shapes. Okay. Let's try to get a Maker's Eye in here. I can't complain too much because my deck still breaks Fairchild 3 cheaper than basically anybody else. Just let me hit an agenda. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now I can win if I could just bully my way into all three centrals. have a one-turn win. I mean, okay. Let me count my clicks. Whew. Whew. What a game. Oh, the vanilla doesn't keeps me out though. That's not great. All right, everybody. I really appreciate everybody being here with me every morning. I really enjoy having everybody with me, you know, early in the morning while I'm doing all my testing. You know, this whole thing started because I wanted to share with everybody, you know, what exactly I was working on and how I was trying to enjoy the game. So what I'm going to start doing when we are doing like our final thoughts here at the end of the stream, I'm going to be basically going over, I want to, let me get everything centered. Let me just get one more thing ready. Man, I sound awful. Alright, give me 1 second. But yeah, it's good to have everybody here, and I'd like to, just before we go, I'd like to just say thank you to all these fine people. I guess it's this way. Without everybody on this list, the channel wouldn't be what it is now, and I really can't thank everyone enough for all of your support, especially going through Worlds, all the people who PayPal'd me money to help cover my data overages so I could keep streaming. The outpouring of support was truly incredible, and I really love you all. I love this community. So thank you to all these people on this list. These are my active patrons. If you want to support the channel, please take a look at the link in the show notes below, and you can either give a one-time donation on my Streamlabs or become a patron and get access to the deck club and other things. But check out Smoke. She's still good. Just if somebody puts Hydra down, just punch them in the face. I'm kidding. But yeah, that's a really tough matchup for Smoke. And until I see all of you fine people again, always be running.